It is a wonderful day to talk sports, and one of my favorite songs right there. Father Matt Frisbee at a sports roundup this morning.
Matt.
Hey, Father.
Good morning, Dave and Ron. Good to be with you. Yes, indeed. For Buckeyes fans, it's great to hear that music this morning, and indeed to celebrate a really great season, national champions. What a game for the Buckeyes. You know, that game started exactly how Notre Dame wanted that game to start. They get the ball, they take the ball down the field, and they take just about 10 minutes off the clock. And that's exactly what Notre Dame wanted to do, shorten the game so that Ohio State wouldn't have the ball. But then Ohio State gets it, they score, and then they get a couple stops, and Ohio State's able to build a big lead, you know, after being down 7-0, which in my memory, I'm pretty sure that was the only time they were trailing in any of the college football playoff games was last night. You know, and then they go off and score 31 points and forces Notre Dame to play a game they don't want to play. You know, so Notre Dame wanted a game, close game. Let's run the ball and hang in there. And they were forced to play a game they didn't want to play. And we just really saw Ohio State's offensive talent and defensive talent on display.
Yeah, that was a great game and two wonderful teams. And I think it was a longer drought for Notre Dame than it was for Ohio State in terms of the last time they won a championship like this. But man, Ohio State looked good. They played well. Will Howard, just an incredible job, not only passing and finding his targets, but also rushing the ball, running the ball too.
Yeah, he really he had some big third down conversions running the ball, and so that was big for Ohio State, moving the chains. And a great season. I think it's worth mentioning both Will Howard and Riley Leonard, Notre Dame's quarterback, both had really good seasons. And the one thing is, one of my parishioners pointed out as well, and maybe we discussed it last week on the air too, that both of them very outspoken in their interviews about Jesus Christ, not just kind of God in a general sense, but, our Lord Jesus. So you got to like that from both of them.
Yeah, player after player was that way, and have to be very thankful for that. But Father, I thought the biggest play of the game, honestly, after Notre Dame began to do what looked impossible, 3-8s. They needed 3-8s to catch up, and they got 2, and pulled it within 8 points. And then a couple of runs by Howard, but then that beautiful, wonderful, magnificent pass to Smith that really ended the game. But, man, I thought for a minute, are we playing not to lose or are we playing to win? And doggone it if Coach Day didn't come out with what was a very gutsy call at that point and close the game off.
No, that's right. I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that this morning. That third and 11,
Yeah.
With about, what was it?
2 minutes left. I mean, that was,
Yeah, thereabouts. And I think it was a one-man route. I don't know if they were really throwing the ball, having any other guys out running routes. It may have just been, this is what we're doing. And Jeremiah Smith, an incredible player, wide open. I shouldn't say wide open, but he separated himself from Notre Dame's defensive back, and Will Howard threw it right to him. It was a great play, and it iced the game.
Yeah, I'm just praying that.
You're right.
I want Jack Sawyer to get 5 more years of eligibility to play and then just go right into coaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like never leave the campus.
Yeah, can't he just be a poor student or something? All right, wonderful game and terrific analysis there, Father Matt. Not surprised about that either. So thanks for the sports roundup today.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll talk sports next week. God bless.
Can't wait to start talking Guardians, one of these days.
O-H!
Oh, I-O.